to second period action. Trackers will be on an abbreviated power play for 36 seconds. Puck's going to be dumped in, and Lowen's going to go apply some pressure, and that'll be the Butchers and Packers clearing it all the way down the length of the ice. Hatton out of his net. He'll put it back towards the near corner for Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee will play that back to Brandon Moody. Brandon Moody will regroup behind his own net. And Trackers make their way up through the middle of the ice. Moody gets that over to Lee. Lee loses the handle. It's going to bounce to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick's going to cross the blue line. Shot! It's going to go off some sticks and out of play. And so 7 seconds left in the power play. They're going to line this one up to the left of the goaltender. That'll be Nathan Brownlee taking the face-off draw, and he's going to take it down. It's going to bounce just out of the reach of Colby Bush. Bush will play that back, but it's going to be intercepted by the Canadian player. Brownlee takes his man towards the boards, and it's dumped down the ice. That'll be the end. He's going to give it up. It's going to be held in at the top of the circle. Brownlee now looking up ice. He's going to put it in behind Lang, and he'll skate towards the puck, and he takes it down the far side, tries to pull it into the middle. He takes his man towards the corner, and Brownlee now comes to the puck. Puck's going to bounce off Brownlee's stick. Bush will come towards it. That one's going to roll just behind or through Lang. Canadians put that up to the neutral zone. Moody will dump that one in. Lang will get back on side, and the Canadians now regroup. They're going to put that all the way to the red line, chip that one in, and that'll be Bienz with pressure on him. He gives the puck up behind his own net. Canadians looking to center. It's off the skate of Arbery. Bounces up past Brownlee. This one's going to come to the blue line. Canadians keep that in. Lang's going to pack that one over to Brownlee. Brownlee clears it back up the ice. That one's just out of the reach of Bush. And now it's going to come to the far side. Shot on net. It's going to be saved by the stick of Hatton. Brown will put that back down below. It'll come back towards Brown. And it's the Canadians now battling to control the puck to the point. Brown's going to get it. Oh, no, he does not get it out past the blue line. That's Arbery all the way around the boards to the far side. Lang will get that one out into the equipment of the Canadians player. And that one comes back to Bienz. He comes cross ice over to Arbery. Arbery will get that one to the neutral zone. And the Canadians now regroup. They're going to move that up through the neutral zone, chip it to Bienz. Bienz will put that back in behind the players. Here's Hebert skating quickly to the puck. He's going to pull it back out towards the corner. He's going to get that one all the way back to Arbery. Arbery tries to go back down to Hebert. Hebert's going to gather the puck. Centering pass just off the back heel of Rule, and the Canadians clear. Ross now will come get the puck that Landon Hatton makes sit flat for him beside the net. Ross now looking up ice, gets that one up to Rule. Rule with a little bit of time and space, skating the far side. Delays, looks to the middle of the ice. Centering pass to Hebert. Looked like that one just went off the post and out. But I did not hear the ting, so I think maybe not. Canadians now back to the top of the circles, and that'll be Arbery taking his man. Centering pass is going to be missed. It's kept in at the blue line. Shot coming. That one's off the shin pads of Ross. Bounces to the far corner for Arbery. That one's played up off the glass, and skating towards the puck is Rule. Netminder will watch that one go by. Looked like he just about lost the net there, Dave. Try to explain that one.
Might have to pull them again.
Might have to. Kurt Lee out to take the face-off draw for the Trackers. He has that puck in his skates after a third tap at it. He gets it back to Lowen. Lowen comes over to Schwantz. Schwantz will play that off the glass up through the middle, and this one will go for icing again, and the puck will come all the way back down into the Tracker zone. Left in the second period. Face-off coming to the right of Landon Hatton. Centerman tries to pull it forward around Lee. Schwantz gets taken out behind the goal line. Canadians appreciate the contact and the effort by their teammate. And this one's going to be batted out of the air to the back of the net. So Hatton got a piece of it. Puck went up. He tried to get to the rebound. And it was the hand-eye coordination of the Canadian player who bats it to the back of the net. And we have ourselves a 5-2 hockey game. So 16:33, they'll line it back up at center ice. take the face off, and that puck's going to roll to Gosling. He's going to dump that one in. Lang's going to try to collect it off the boards. He centers it over to Brownlee. Brownlee now is going to get pushed from the back. He's going to try to get that back down to Lang. This one's going to roll to the actual blue line. That's dumped back in by Moody. And Lang now going to go apply some pressure to the Canadian player. Brownlee's going to push it back below the goal line. This one will come back to the far corner. Brownlee will have to get back to it. He gets that back to Lang. Lang has it on his skate. He's going to try to pull it away. He gets taken out. Mason Gosling trying to push it out front for Brownlee. Lang now battling for it. Puck's going to come to Gosling. And Lang looking for an opportunity out to the end. Shot off the stick of the goaltender. And that's going to be pushed down by Moody. It's at the blue line. And it does make its way out. And here are the Canadians. They go D to D in their own zone. They're going to kick that one out of the zone. Taking his man from the puck is Gosling. Gosling now prepares for the check of the Canadian player. And Canadian's going to cycle the puck, and that's Brown taking his man hard to the boards. Vien's now twists and turns. He'll dump that back in. And the forecheck of the Trackers regroups. Canadians looking up the middle of the ice. They try to stretch it out. Vien's reads that good and is able to avert a scoring opportunity or a breakaway. This one's chipped in just behind the D-man. Skating towards the puck is Moody. Moody takes his man to the boards, and it's going to come up ice. That one's put all the way over into the middle. Here's Rule. He's got to step on the D-man. He gets around. He gets taken out. This is going to be some form of interference penalty. That's Rule still with the puck behind the goal line. Hebert going to help out. And it's the Canadians who touch the puck and get possession of it. Tripping will be the call. As Rule had to step on the defenseman. Defenseman takes his leg out, and Rule never was able to finish his play. So we have ourselves our Trackers power play. So they'll line this one up to the right of the goaltender. Rolls out to Moody. Moody's going to play that over to Lowen, back to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick had it in his skates. He plays it quickly over to Lee, and somehow that net just came out of position there. Maybe they'll water it in this time, because that works really well when they try to make it grow roots. So 14:48, minute 51 left in the power play for the Trackers. Lining it up to the left of the goaltender. Puck's off the glass, and that'll be played back towards Moody. Moody's able to keep it in. He dumps that back down low. It's going to be Justin Brownlee going quickly to the puck, and the puck's going to roll past Brownlee to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick takes it to the middle of the ice to Moody. Moody now looking down low to Lee. Lee to the middle of the ice. Oh, he just misses the forehand of Lowen. Lowen shoots it off the glass, and Lee will collect it on the near boards. He moves it back to Moody at the blue line. Lee gets the puck back, looking backside over to Lowen, and Lowen now will go collect it over the far boards. Lowen now looking behind the net. He'll move that over to Justin Brownlee. Brownlee now with the puck has it poked off his stick. He pushes it to the far corner. Brownlee's going to have more pressure on him. He takes it back to Lowen. Lowen now play that back down to Brownlee. Brownlee with the puck looking for Raymond Dick. He gets all the way back to Moody, back over to Lee. Lee with the shot high on the goaltender, makes the save. And the Butchers and Packers have put that around the glass. That one's going to bounce in behind Lowen and make its way out. Just waiting for number 12 to return to the bench. Looked like he went to the dressing room there early in the period. And so Colby Bush waiting for his return. Never seen him get injured. I thought he was going for a new stick. And here is Kyle Schwantz now. Schwantz controls the puck, goes across ice over to Ross. Ross will move that up to Lang. Lang has the puck in the neutral zone. Lang tries to give that up to Gosling. This is over to Gosling from Schwantz. Gosling with the puck is going to play that over to Lang. Lang has it at the top of the circle, giving it to Brownlee. Brownlee looking to the middle of the ice. That one bounces off the goaltender. Lang gets pushed into the goalie. And Brownlee goes and helps Lang out. Gosling looks on to see if he can get involved. And Brownlee talking to the Canadian players. And it looks like they're going to be done talking and line this one up to the right of the goaltender now. Gosling takes his man out. High check. And it comes to Ross. Ross going to the front of the net. Ross shoots, blocker. Oh, it goes in behind Brownlee. He can't get to the rebound. Schwantz keeps that one in. Butchers and Packers are going to put that one to the middle of the ice. And penalized player about to return to the playing surface. That's off the stick of Brownlee. And we'll roll in on Hatton. Hatton will cover it up. And we'll get a stoppage of play. 12:53 left in the period. 5-2 is the score. Canadians win the face-off draw back. They're going to flip that one over everybody's head into the zone. Moody will play that down to the ice, play it back to the neutral zone. Canadians are going to dump that one in. It's off the toe of Hatton's pad, and that's Jens from behind his own net. He's looking like he wants to give that one back to Moody. Moody's going to sidestep the check. He still has possession of it. He's going to sauce that up over to Rule. Rule takes it back down below the goal line, moves it over to Viens. Viens looking up ice. He's thwarted from exiting. Here come the Canadians on the turnover. Reaching for it is Hebert, and that'll be Moody who gets taken down. He's able to complete his pass to Brown. Brown has the puck at the blue line. He'll cross-ice dump that. Some might say he was trying to shoot it on net, but he put it in the far corner. And here's Hebert now. He has the puck down low, gives that up to Brown. Brown gets taken out, and this one's dumped in. Hebert now gets a stick on it. It's off his stick over to the defenseman of the Canadians on the near side. He goes back to the middle of the ice to his partner, moving their way up ice slowly, and the Canadians will turn back behind their own blue line again. Brown hopping on the bench by the looks of it. Took a little bit of a knee there. Raymond Dick takes the puck away. He tries to flip that up to Lee. Skating over to the middle of the ice to grab the puck as Rule with the shot. Hits the glass in behind the goaltender. The sound every goalie loves to hear. Here come the Canadians 1-on-3, taking it on Arbery. Arbery takes his man to the boards. Ross coming to help out with the loose puck. Arbery comes down and takes his man out. Arbery gets taken out. Puck's going to bounce open to Lee. Brownlee can't get to the puck. Puck's back in the corner. Intercepted by Ross. Puck rolls off Ross's stick to the middle of the ice. This one's put up through the middle of the ice by Lee to Brownlee. Brownlee looking towards the front of the net. And Justin Brownlee gets taken to the glass. And this will be Curtis Lee putting it up to Ross to the middle of the ice. Shot deflects off the goaltender's glove into the far corner. Canadians make their way up to the red line. They'll softly dump that in on Ross. Ross will play that back up. Puck is turned over and pushed back below the goal line. Canadians come to the puck. Puck's going to roll to Arbery. Official falls to the ice. Arbery trying to clear. Canadians applying pressure. 10:29 left in the period. And puck's going to be pushed up to the boards. And that will be a pass from Lee to Brownlee. Intercepted by the Canadians. Here come the Canadians 3-on-1. 3-on-2. Saved by Hatton. As he was screened by his own defenseman, Hatton gets his glove out in the way. Puck's going to be rolled over to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick will flip this one down the length of the ice. And as it crosses the goal line, that one will go for an icing call. A little bit of cheering going on there.
A little bit of a hit or something like that? I didn't see it.
I don't know, something in front of the Canadians bench anyways. To the blue line, Canadians will dump that one in, and that one goes out of play, and so this one should come out inside the blue line, as the Canadian defenseman did not appreciate the check after he got rid of the puck quickly. And they get a talking to. Did not go off white, it went shot right into the players' bench, so the referees make the right call. Puck's going to roll up the boards, and Canadians come back towards the middle. Gosling now is going to apply some back pressure, can't find the puck. Shot on net, saved by Hatton. And that'll be cleared around the boards by Gosling. And Lang trying to pull the puck up the boards. And he moves that puck up to Gosling as he avoids the check. Gosling has it roll away from him. Brownlee's going to try to get it through the D-man's skates. Netminder's going to play that out of the zone. And that'll be shot back in by Lowen. And as Brownlee gets back on side, Trackers can apply a little bit of pressure. Gosling tries to dump that one in. Canadians player is going to intercept that. Lowen steps up on his man. Puck's going to roll to Brownlee. Brownlee will come back cross ice. That's off the top of the glass. And the whistle goes as the puck had left the playing surface, so face-off coming inside the blue line of the Trackers by the looks of it. He's going to bring it all the way down. Official went for another puck, but the puck actually stayed in play after it hit the net and came back in. I think they want the officials to know there's 2 pucks on the ice. Face off won by the Canadian. Shot. That's going to come off Hatton. Hatton gets over and makes a save on the second shot. And Canadians now control it. The blue line still take it down the half wall. They get it into the corner. It's going to be controlled behind the net. And that's going to be centered. And Hatton sprawls out, kicks the puck away. Rule tries to clear it. And it bounces and hits somebody. Hebert tries to take his man out. And Moody will push it behind the net. Centering pass off the side of the net. Shot. Hatton makes a save. Hatton trying to reach for it. Hatton's trying to keep it from the back net. He gets it off the left toe and is able to get a stick on it. And the Canadians now wrap their arms around some Tracker players' heads. And so a little bit of fighting time in front of the net of Landon Hatton. When somebody has you wrapped up in a headlock, Dave, it's kind of hard to figure out why you're getting the penalty when you're trying to get the guy off your head.
Looks like they're both going off, though.
And the defensemen were in, so they should bring this puck outside. Oh, apparently not. Maybe the defensemen were inside. So the Trackers will make a late change. This one's going to go off some skates. Aubrey will go collect it from behind his net. He gets that one up to Justin Brownlee. Justin Brownlee's going to fall, put it up the boards, and skating towards the puck. The Canadians will grab it in their own zone. Stepping up on the puck is Aubrey. Puck gets pushed past Aubrey, and now here come the Canadians 2-on-2. They're going to move it on the outside. That one's going to deflect up and hit the goaltender Hatton. It looked like the net was dislodged. She'll get a whistle here. Puck's going to roll to Brownlee. Brownlee pushes it to the boards, but the Canadian defender keeps it in. Back to the circles. And they're going to dump that back into the corner. It's going to bounce to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to have a bit of time. He moves that off the boards to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick gets that off the boards to the neutral zone. Canadians player is still offside, and so Aubrey will have a bit of time to gather his decisions as to what he wants to do with the puck. Puts that out of the reach of Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick comes back down below the goal line. Aubrey will collect it again and put it to the far corner. This is Justin Brownlee. He'll flip that up ice. And Curtis Lee looking for a loose puck. He's going to push that one down into the corner. He's trying to check his man off the puck. Raymond Dick's going to come over and support. Trackers get the puck. Raymond Dick spins away from pressure. He puts that up to Curtis Lee as they control down low. Driving the middle net to Lee. Lee makes a shot. That deflects off somebody's shin pads and goes towards the half wall. Brownlee with the back check causes a turnover. Lee has the puck stripped off his stick, and that one's not kept in. Lowen will skate to the puck. He'll shoot this one just wide of the net, and Trackers will go change. Canadians now set up from behind their net. They're going to go to the far side. That one's just through the skates of Lang. Here come the Canadians up ice. Skating towards the puck is Gosling. And Gosling will get to it. He flips that one up. It's into the equipment of the Canadians player. It's kept in at the blue line. Cross-ice dump will bounce off the wall. Lang will spin into that one. And Lang will put that softly up to Gosling. Gosling can't quite handle it long enough to keep it in. He takes his man out. Brownlee takes his man out. Gosling's going to play it across the wall. And he'll go skate towards it. Canadians defenseman skates into the puck, moves up ice. Here come the Canadians making their way into the Tracker zone. They take it down low into the corner. Schwantz plays that temporarily away from the player. This puck will make its way up to Noah Lang from Mason Gosling. Lang will put that up along the boards and go try to skate for it now. And he's trying to get to the inside. Puck's going to roll to Brownlee with a shot. Buries it off the glass in the corner. Puck's going to bounce to Schwantz. Schwantz will put that one in towards Hebert. Hebert has the puck at the top of the circles. He's going to play that down to Lang. Lang behind the goal is going to try to move that back to Hebert. Hebert from the hash marks goes cross ice over to Lowen. Lowen to the front of the net. Into the goaltender's glove. And a stoppage of play at 6:07 left in the period. So we'll wait for an update on Colby Bush. Left early in the second period, 6:07. As soon as I know, you'll know.
looked fine when he's walking on.
Face-off won by Hebert. Shot coming by Moody. Talks off the toes of the goaltender into the corner. Rule will keep that one in. Bounces to Hebert. Hebert's going to go chase it as he pushed it to the front of the net. This puck will now come to Brown to the front of the net. Goaltender has it bounce off his stick, and he'll aggressively come at the puck to get a whistle. This time, face-off coming to the left of the netminder. Brown takes his man to the boards. Rule is battling for it. It's going to come off Moody's stick into the near corner. Canadians will put it back behind their own net. They'll regroup and try to come out. That one's off the stick of Brown. Puck is cleared to the neutral zone. Moody will put that back into the linesman, and Canadians are temporarily offside. Moody will move it cross ice over to Rule. Rule now gets to the red line, and he's looking cross ice to Brown. Up to Hebert. Hebert has it go off the heel of his stick and rolls into the near corner. Puck's going to roll towards the middle. That's Rule with a stick. Hebert's going to keep the puck in at the blue line, gets it back down towards the hash marks. That puck's around Rule, and Brown looking for a loose puck. Canadians now get a step on Viens. Viens takes his man out, and Moody now will avoid the check and bring it up the far side with a pass. Here's to the front of the net. Oh, Rule can't deposit the quick pass from Lee to the back of the 4x6. He'll go for a change. Oh, Raymond Dick gets hard from the back into the boards. And so Raymond Dick slowly gets to the ice. Penalty has been called. So boarding, I think, is the call. So this should be a Tractors power play. Center the power play to begin at 4:46. 2-minute penalty to number 19 of the Canadians. Lowen controls at the blue line, gives it back to Moody. Moody with the shot on net, deflects off the stick of Brownlee into the near corner. And that's Curtis Lee now up high. He's going to move that back up to Moody. Moody moves it over to Lowen. Lowen now looking towards the net. He's got Lang and Brownlee. He's going to go around the boards to Lee. Lee's going to sidestep a check. And that one, Lee is able to block as he lost it. He gives that back down to Lang. Lang along the boards has a little bit of time. Sets up behind the net. Back to Lee to the just past the net on the short side. And that one's going to wrap around the boards and clear the zone for the Canadians. Landon Hatton out of his net to stop the puck for Brandon Moody to come back to the puck. Moody making his way up ice, gives it to Lowen. Lowen has a lane all the way into the zone. He'll skate that in. He'll settle down. Centering pass over to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee now has the puck at the top of the circles. He's looking cross ice. He's got a little bit of time to do something with. Here comes Moody from the top. Deflection, rebound. Oh, kept out of the back of the net. It's now centered to this one. Somehow the goaltender keeps that one again. Brownlee buries it wide. And so multiple scoring chances for Justin Brownlee as he cannot bury. That one's just out of the reach of Justin Brownlee this time, and that'll be Curtis Lee who gets the puck back for Moody. Shot into the middle of the goaltender, and goaltender holds on. No rebounds, so not from the lack of trying. Power play did have some opportunities. Just could not get it past the 4x6. As it looked like they had the goaltender in the reverse snow angel, and he's lifting his legs up off the air, up in the air backwards. He was able to kick the puck out by the looks of it. Puck's into the middle of the ice. Butchers and Trackers will clear. Trackers will go back and settle things down. 28 seconds left in the power play. Here's Kyle Schwantz with it. He moves it cross ice to Ross. Ross goes all the way cross ice off the board. Skating into it will be Gosling. Gosling's now looking to settle things down along the boards. He pushes it all the way back to Ross. Ross has the puck bounce. He'll bounce it over to Schwantz. They'll go back into their own zone. That one's stretched up to the blue line to Rule. Rule gets taken out. He gets back up to the feet. He's trying to gain possession of it. This will be kept in by Ross. Top the circle. Shot into the middle of the goaltender. And the goaltender makes the save. And and stoppage of play. 2:46 left in the second period. Face-off coming to the right of the goaltender. And so puck's down below the goal line, and Brown runs into his man. Puck comes up to the neutral zone. Hebert gets that back to Brown. He bounces back to Hebert. Hebert goes cross ice to Rule. Puck's going to hit the linesman, and the Butchers and Packers will get the puck to the blue line and out. Hebert brings it back in, and the netminder is going to cover it up and scoop it up for a stoppage of play. And it's nice when it's missing the net that he gets credited for a shot on goal. So 2:24 left. Injury update for Bush is he's got a lower body injury and left the bench. And here the Trackers are going to gain possession of the puck. It's off the boards to Hebert from Rule. He'll give up possession of the puck to the Canadians. They get it to the blue line. Moody puts it back towards the boards. Rule has it stripped away from him again. Rule will skate into that. He gets his head up, takes his man out. It's the Butchers and Packers now still to the puck. Puck's up off the glass. And Rule trying to get that in. It's onto the stick of Hebert. And goes out of play, and we get a stoppage.
I don't know if it was on or whatever, or maybe this is getting cold.
Maybe. So face-off one, Ross with the shot on net. And minute 51, and I'll go charge my phone, I guess. Puck's pushed past Arbery. Ross now skating towards the puck. He puts it back up the board. It's going to bounce on everybody to Brownlee. Brownlee now moves it up to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee with the step, pulls it to the middle of the ice. He gets bumped off the puck. He now takes the check. It's going to roll to Raymond Dick. And that puck's going to roll back up the boards. Ross thinks about pinching down on the Sexsmith pinch, backs out instead. And here come the Canadians weaving their way up the ice. And that's just through, oh no, it hits the skate of Arbery, but the Canadians regroup. Canadians player gives it back to Lee. Lee waits a moment. He's going to twist away from pressure, puts it back behind the net, and that'll be Ross. And Lee has a man all the way on his back, carries him to the blue line. The linesman is falling down, and he goes in the fetal position as to avoid any contact. Puck's going to bounce to just out of the reach of Brownlee. Here come the Canadians, last minute of play in the second period. Around Arbery they go, centering pass off the paddle of the goaltender Hatton. And that's Raymond Dick down in the corner. He'll play that over to the defenseman Lowen. Lowen looking up ice, gets it to the neutral zone. Brownlee trying to lift the stick, and Mason Gosselin can't come to it. Hatton will play it away from pressure up to Lowen. Lowen will play that off the boards. Brownlee will get it to Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee with the puck skates the blue line, trying to skate around the player, drives towards the middle of the ice. Puck just rolls out of the reach of Gosselin. Gosselin gets it all the way back to Lowen. Lowen keeps that in, puts it off the boards. Lang trying to center it just out of the reach of Brownlee. And Lang now is going to try to get that puck back. And it's going to be the Canadians get it out of their zone, making their way up ice. And Lowen and Lang take their man to the board. This one's going to come off the backboard. And a stoppage of play. So we'll be back in 20 minutes to bring you third period action.